everybody, Obama was right. He was 100% right on his Fox interview. I listened to it. Boy, did he hit the nail on the head when he said, I don't care what parliamentary procedures they use to get the bill through for me to sign. He was right, 100%. But what he forgot was we have a Congress, not a parliament. Our forefathers did not want a parliamentary type government. They had an example to copy from. We didn't fight a revolution against English people. We didn't fight a revolution against a country. We fought a revolution against a government that we found so distasteful, a parliamentary government, that we had to write the Declaration of Independence. The Declaration of Independence declares the independence of the nation against a government, a parliamentary government. When our forefathers, after they had the Articles of Confederation to realize it wouldn't work, got together. And again, Obama is right. They wrote the Constitution of the United States, a restricting government, very restricting, because the power does not lie within the government. The power of our government is not a parliament, it's not a Congress, it's not a Supreme Court, it's not a president. The power of our government lies in the very first line of the Constitution. We the people. When they formed our government, they did not want a prime minister, they wanted a president to lead the country. To lead the country, not to rule the country. Then they wanted a body of government to make rules and regulations. They have the Senate and the House. Why the House kept the name, I believe they could not find another name. The Senate, instead of the upper level, upper house, is what they gave the Senate. And the senator serves at the will of the governor. Though he may be voted in by the people of that state, he still serves at the will of the governor. And the governor can remove him and hold a special election. He can call for a vote of no confidence and have him have to rerun and pull him out of office anytime he wishes. So senators, you better start listening to your governors. And then they had the House. But they didn't call it a parliament. They called it Congress, a new word, because they did not want a parliament. Parliamentary procedures do not apply to our Congress, Obama. Parliamentary procedures are illegal procedures. Now, Nancy Pelosi can say, oh, but the other side used it for years and the Democrat used it. So if everybody jumps off the Brooklyn Bridge, Nancy, you gonna jump? I'm sure you use that on your children. Well, why don't you practice some of your own preaching? If everybody in previous Congresses jumped off a cliff, is this Congress going to jump? It stops. Parliamentary procedures do not apply. Only congressional procedures. That is why we have a Congress, not a parliament. It's not acceptable. Understand, in this nation, as far as writings go, nationwide, there's two things that are very dear to the people of this nation. First and foremost, and anyone can argue all they want, that is the Holy Bible. Or the Holy Book. Doesn't matter what nation, religion you are. The Holy Book. Your holy book. for all religions. That's very dear. And then the Constitution of the United States. And Congress, you're messing with that second writing. We're not going to tolerate it. The Constitution makes the United States one of the most unique countries in the world. A republic that has lasted years more than any other. And Benjamin Franklin once said, I would give you a republic if you could keep it. And the people today are telling you, we're going to keep it. It is so restricting, it doesn't allow the takeover of our government by the government, which Nancy Pelosi is trying to do. She can't do it. The Constitution won't allow it. And we, the people, in order to make a more perfect union, will not allow it. The Constitution is our backbone and our cornerstone of our government. And only through Congress and the Senate, the House and the Senate, will be constitutional procedures. If you have a problem understanding Congress, what they are, read the Constitution. If you still have a problem understanding, go to Sesame Street commercials, those early commercials. They have one on how a bill becomes a law. Listen to it. Our government is at the very cornerstone of the people in this country. Why do you think our military is what it is? Because the people in the military believe in the government. And try to turn them on to the people of this country. You will find one of the most insubordinate militaries around. They will not attack the American people. It's against our Constitution. Because we, the people, is what our Constitution is about. The authority of our government is not in the President, not in Congress, not in the Supreme Court. It is in the people. We, the people. Yes, Obama is 100% right. And it's time our Congress start realizing only congressional procedures are to be used. Not parliamentary. We are not a parliament. But look at how they function like a parliament. You have the Republicans and Democrats. And they choose, the party in power chooses the person to be Speaker of the House or Senate Majority Leader. Whoa, wait a minute. It's like a parliament. That was not meant to be. The Speaker of the House was to be voted on by all Congress House members, and the Senate Majority Leader was to be voted on by all senators, not selected by a party. Even the way we select our people are being done wrong in the House and Senate. When a committee is set up, it's the committee to vote who the committee chairman is, not the political party. We have a Congress, not a parliament. And parliamentary procedures do not apply. Get rid of the Democrat and Republican out of Congress. It's time for the American people to take the Constitution away from the politician. We, the people. Yes, Obama was right. They are using parliamentary procedures to force through something the American people, we the people, do not want. Instead of using congressional procedures, because congressional procedures make them accountable to we the people. as the Constitution meant it to be. This is JD.